Hi, I just thought I'd film this video. So I've just put this lawnmower on last weekend at 99 pence, which is something I recommend doing during the cutting season on the Masterclass DVD. And I just wanted to film the last few minutes of this auction. I've had a few people suggesting that the only mowers I sell seem to look like new. Now, as you can tell from this one, it's actually got quite a mess on it. As you can tell, the paintwork's missing, but I have serviced it up, and people are still happy to pay a good amount of money for this. As I've said here, I've got the video on as well and everything like that. I just thought it'd be interesting to film the end of this auction. I think I actually showed this on one of the videos a couple of episodes ago, if you like, on my YouTube channel. So I think I paid about £25 for this and serviced it up. It probably took me, I don't know, 40 minutes, maybe an hour, I'm not sure. But just thought I'd film this as it's ending, because it's just getting to the end of March now. It's actually the 23rd, Sunday the 23rd at 8 o'clock at night. So I'm hoping to get about £60 for this. You know, I'm only going to make about £25, £30 really, but you know, that's £30 for an hour's work. This is how I do things. I don't buy these brand new lawnmowers and just keep selling them for fun. I actually buy these purposely run down looking lawnmowers sometimes because I can get them at such a cheap price. So it's getting a lot better. I sold one last week and I didn't make much money on it, but the weather's picked up this week, and it's just I'm just testing the water with these two mowers just at the beginning of this cutting season, as I've noticed a few people have just been out cutting the grass. So I'm hoping to get about £60 for this, but I thought I'll just film it and we'll just see what happens. Just something else to mention here, as you can see on this listing, it's at 47. There's actually 47 people watching this now. If you were to start this lawnmower at £50, you probably, you'd be lucky to get anybody watching it at all. You probably just hoping somebody bought it at the last minute. But when you start things at 99p, if if you're willing to take that chance, it gets a lot of people watching. It creates a lot of interest on the item as well. Something I like to do. But you can only do this, when you know that these mowers are in season, and you're going to get good bids on this just by testing it out. And if you don't want to do that, of course, you need to use common sense. You just need to, if you want £50 for it, you need to put £50 on for it. If you're not prepared to give it away, for next to nothing that you've paid for it, then fair enough. But if you know that there's a good chance that there's a lot of people for the time of year and people are actively out there cutting the grass and doing the gardens, I like to start them at 99p, and as I've said, it just helps get a few more watchers and a few more people thinking they might get it quite cheap. And we all know how eBay works. People, I'll just put another £10 in at the end. They always put a bit more in than they wish to at an auction, which is great for selling on eBay, not so good if you're buying something. But just a few minutes left to go, and we'll just see what happens with this. As you can see now, we're just into the last minute of this auction, and the price is still the same. I'm hoping, as eBay usually works, I'm hoping to get at least another £10 for this, but I think I paid around £25–30 for this. If I get £60, there's some fees on top of that. But as a general rule of thumb, I generally like to buy these, and if I can, at most times, I tend to double my money, less the fees. So I'm hoping to make about £30 on this. But you can see, even with this, this tatty looking lawnmower, if you're making £30, if you're doing three of these a week, plus some other ones that you can make a couple of £100 sometimes, it's very easy to ramp these profits up. As I've said at the beginning of April, if the weather picks up a little bit more, it should be everything should be up and running, should be getting quite a few sales. So we'll just take a look at the end of this and see what happens with this. It's gone up now, £69.54. I'd be happy to take that. 4 seconds left. And there we are, item sold, £69.54. So not bad for an hour's work of just basically changing the oil and servicing the carburetor, putting a plug in, sharpening the blade and cleaning out the where the drive belt goes, and just taking the guard off, just taking 40 minutes to do that. So if you've got some ready to sell, I just suggest, if you're in the UK here, just keep your eye on the weather. If it's any good this week, I'd start to sell around this time of year as well. All the major shops have started stocking up on these mowers as well. As you can see, it's not the best price, but of course it's not the best mower. As I've said, it's got lots of bits of paint missing, but I think this video is going to be entitled Time to Start Selling. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe, rate, or leave a comment. Thanks again, and I'll see you shortly.